What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are in a Volvo. Not sure exactly what it's called. I put some New York license plates on it, only to match the kind of black and yellow paint job. We gotta get off the phone in here. Get off the phone, woman! And our display still isn't working. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I moved some mods around to maybe see if that was working, but that didn't do much. So, I mean, it did help us get off the phone in here, our woman in here, but other than that, didn't change anything else. So, might have to check and move around some more mods. We are using an automatic on this one. I want to change it up a little bit, and I'll tell you guys in a second. Let's hold in our trailer brakes. Connected. Since this is an automatic, we're gonna go off of that now. So if the truck's an automatic, if I'm driving a truck that's automatic, I'm gonna use an automatic transmission. It just kind of helps it out when I'm driving if I'm driving a 18 speed and you don't even see a gear shifter or a clutch down there. It's kind of pointless to have it. I don't know. It kind of breaks the immersion, the real feel of the game. So I don't know. If you guys like it, or if you guys want to see, if you guys want to, comment. If you guys care about something like that, let me know. I'll definitely change it back, but just for right now, just to change it up a little bit, I am going to drive an automatic as an automatic and getting some rain here. And the W990 actually does have a stick shift in it. Okay, we're turning. She's not talking.
Turn right.
Oh, now she's talking. Oh, that was barely made it.
Get ready to turn left.
Got it, woman. I do have
Turn left.
No. I do have improved rain on. As you guys might remember, I've always had improved rain. Well, not always, but I've used it for quite some time now. It's probably been about 10, 15 episodes since I started using the improved rain mod. And I believe I told you guys what it was or who it was by then. But if you guys forgot, it's by Dark Captain. DRK CPT, or maybe it's Captain, one word, I'm not sure. Sorry, where are you gonna go? Oh, you would do that. Doesn't look like rainy weather out. And our map isn't still... Did I already talk about that? The map thing isn't working. I think I told you guys about that already. I think I said that already. It's been a couple days since I recorded. You guys know I only do 2 episodes in one day, because if I do 3 in one day, I don't have really anything to talk about. So, yeah. Let's see, make sure we're going the right way. We're going.
Keep left.
Okay, well. This is a Ultra Shift 12 speed, I believe. Maybe a 10 speed. Could be a 12 speed. It says we're in 10th gear right now. I like how that brakes. It brakes when you're. I mean, it's always done that when you're underneath a bridge. It's always made it so like the rain isn't coming down. but it's still like sliding up the window from what's on the hood or whatever. Yeah, we're in 11th gear. I was gonna pick tandems, but I would have had to drive a little bit further south.
Keep right, and then keep left.
Keep right. Wait. Huh. That made sense.
Keep left.
That didn't make sense for me, but it... I was just checking a bit. What is going on with that display? It was like, I want to turn on. It's kind of like how it was in my car before it broke. Get over. I'm always double checking. Yes. Probably should have my lights on.
Left.
Just saying. Didn't even check that when it started raining. You guys should have told me. Just kidding. You guys can't really tell me anything. Yeah, it is a 12 speed. Okay. Pretty loud Jake brake for being a automatic. It does have. Oh, that says DOT permits. Get off at the next exit. Or did it say ODOT? I think it says Oregon Department of Transportation. Yeah, ODOT permits. Nice. Car Simulator. You guys remember that one? I haven't played that for a while, but they've released a new upgraded patch deal, and they have rims. So they have like 50 new types of rims that you could put, which I think is cool. Just messing with the miles till empty, cruise control. 77 degrees outside. That's like the weather I'm having here in San Diego. Well, San Diego County, anyways. We're having it's been. I mean, it's summertime, so it's.
Keep left.
You got it, woman. It gets up to about 100 during the day, and then around 7 or 8 at night, it goes down to about 70, and then around midnight, it's around like 66. It gets about as low as like 66, 68, and then right after midnight, it starts to creep up back to 70, and by 5 or 6 in the morning, it's back up to about 80, and by 10, it's back up to 100, so it's pretty hot down here. But we do have sometime a couple days ago, we had a little bit of cloud cover. Felt like I was in Texas, or any other part of the South, really, or Midwest. Well, not really Midwest, but
keep right.
I never lived in the Midwest,
right.
but the South, anyways. Keep right and exit right. Is that what you said?
Exit right.
Yes. I've never lived in the Midwest, but I have lived in Texas and stuff.
Turn right.
I will, woman. And it'll be raining. It'll be like 100 degrees outside, and then it'll just start raining out of nowhere, like thunderstorms. Can't see that well over there. So the setting I have it for the automatic is real automatic as opposed to like an arcade automatic it would be. No, you don't have any other setting. Just one setting? Are you serious? Weird. I don't know what I was talking about. That's what I get for... when it comes to automatic, real automatic you have to put it into gear, and then when you're backing up, you got to move the gearbox into like the reverse gear. And when you're on like automatic, which is I believe simple automatic, when you're hitting the gas, you're going forward, and you hit the brake for too long, it starts to go backwards. That would work for something like a controller. Hitting like the right trigger, like how I used to do with the Xbox controller, hit the right trigger to go forward and then slow down with the brake. Hey, that was a car carrier. I've never seen that one before. It was a half of a car carrier, but nonetheless, still a car carrier. And then you'd hit the left trigger for braking, and if you hold it long enough, you'll start to go backwards. So I use the real automatic, so you actually have to shift it into gear. It won't start backing up if you're hitting the brake. Just for some of the people out there that are interested in knowing the advanced. There's 4 settings for transmissions. 2 for automatic and 2 for manual. I'm using going too quick here. Especially for the load. When I use the manual transmission, I use the advanced manual transmission versus the manual transmission where you can't float gears even if you tried, and there will be no in the first manual, which I haven't used. I don't think I've ever used it since I've got my steering wheel and pedals and stuff. But the first one, it has no gear grinding, and you can't float gears. It's kind of for the people that want to drive. I mean, you really have to know how to drive a manual transmission nonetheless, but you won't hear the gear grindage, or you won't have any gear grindage for not pushing the clutch in far enough and switching gears. It's kind of more for like someone that knows how to drive a car. I can say that if you put me inside of a truck, in a real truck, eating 13 speed or 18 speed, I'd probably stall a few times, but I'd probably get the hang of it. Not because I play the game, just because I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it only took me a few hours to learn how to drive. Not even a few hours. Yeah, like 2 hours to learn how to drive stick shift. And this is nothing. I mean, this is similar to a stick shift, but I only know how to drive the Eaton Fullers, the 13 and 18. The 10 speed, I know how to drive it. But it's a lot different, and anything twin stick I couldn't do at all. Twin stick is way too difficult for Travel, Washington. Too bad we can't see it. Twin stick is for pros, the old, genuine truck drivers. None of this automatic baloney that they have nowadays. They didn't have air conditioning, heaters, and all that stuff. Displays. I don't even think they had CB radios back. No CB radios. No, nothing really. Just hold on tight. Twin stick. I don't know how they do that twin stick. I watched a video on it. I could never do it. It's almost as if I watched a video on it. It's almost as if somebody is making up how to drive, how to like move the gears around. It's so weird. I've also watched a video, and that's how I learned how to drive on this game. I watched lots of videos on 13 speeds, 18 speeds, 10 speeds. Never an 8 speed. I know they have Allison 8 speeds, but I don't know if they're automatics or if they're manual transmission. I'm going to say they're automatic 6 speeds. I don't think they're manual transmissions, but I don't really know as far as that goes. Funny thing is, it's still raining, and we don't even have the rain up very high. I mean, I did move it up from, it was like a 16th of what it used to, I mean, it used to be at like a 16th. I moved it up to like 4/16, like a quarter of the way up, but I don't know. But I do like how the sky changed. I don't like it's when it's like clear outside and you can kind of see. That reminds me of down south in Texas area, New Mexico, Arizona, where you can still see the sun, yet it's raining like right on top of you. And then someone in another city is like, no, it's perfectly fine over here. Like a city over. I wouldn't say that the rain is super realistic with this mod. It does show it how it would seep off the window. But it is like, I think it's better. I think this looks like something you would see when the weather is super cold and it's kind of like sleet. That's kind of like how the windshield looks with the rain mod on. That's what it reminds me of. I'm all over the road still.
Keep right, and then
get off the phone, woman.
Turn right.
That's how I wish I could do it. The Jake brake in between gears, but no. Never sounds like that. It is nice to not have to shift in this game, though. Maybe for a couple episodes, 2 or 3, and then I'll go back to my shifting. I mean, it really doesn't change anything,
keep right,
really.
And then turn right.
Other than the amount of time it takes
turn right.
The amount of time it takes to get to the job. Because I probably would have stalled a few times. Can't see nothing in there. I don't know. Looks like a T. Yeah. I'm not taking the chance though. I'll wait for the green light like I just did. I'm surprised this Volvo, which is a stock SCS Volvo, I believe. I don't think I have Aerodance Volvo in. I'm surprised it only has one wiper setting. Most of them nowadays, well, most of the SCS, or all of the SCS trucks besides Volvo has 3 settings now that they updated it.
Turn left.
You got it, woman. I can't see the road though. Is it right? No, it's up here.
Turn left.
You got it. Oh, it's a farm, I believe. I believe that's where we're at. Yeah, we're at a farm.
Go straight on.
Realistic pecan trees, or whatever those trees are. Go straight on. I'm gonna have to get into a stock truck and see if the display works on that. way too fast.
Get
This
ready
curve.
to turn left.
Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Barely see it.
Turn left.
Right here? Right here? It's right here somewhere. I almost cut it too short. I could barely see anything. Whoa! That would have been bad. I didn't see that at all. That, the gate right there. Woo! You see where we're parking. See it from here.
Go straight on.
Straight on. You got it, woman. See how we
You have
do.
arrived at your destination.
See how we
Your route
do.
guidance is now finished.
Okay, I got it. See how we do, getting this without a transmission. I mean, without a manual transmission. Sure, it's going to be just the same. Trying to snake this around here, get as close to these as possible. Not as close to there, but. Yeah, we kind of jackknifed our truck almost. I'm going to keep the headlights on since it's raining. I'll probably turn them off once we get parked though. Alright. Didn't get as straight as I wanted to, but fine. Verse 1. So hard to see. I have to stick my head out the window. Get my head all wet. What's happening here? Oof. Get off the phone, woman, help me out. Not too tall. That's the wrong way. That was the wrong way. Might have to do. Oh, might be okay. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, that's pretty good. See, transmission can change a whole lot of things. Alright, let's drop it off. Excellent. 202 miles delivered. Caterpillar TH514C delivered from Portland to Yakima. 202 miles, 5 hours, 17 minutes, 33.2 gallons consumed. We're not going to worry about the money because, as you guys know, it doesn't really matter. Excuse me. We're on the outside of Yakima. Bellingham, Carlsbad, Barstow with an empty trailer, 2 empty trailers to Newport, Cement to Coos Bay. How far is that? That's pretty far. Wenatchee, the Dolls. That's not bad of a drive. The big old trailer. Yakima to Yakima. If only that was a longer job, I would take that. That looks pretty cool. The tank. But I don't know yet. We'll see. Alright everyone, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Get off the phone, woman. Peace out.